Well, it's time for a little bit more of the Yahtzee Beat the Runtime. Welcome. John Wyatt, Edgar here. Most famous YouTuber in this household, anyway. So we've been running through albums of the 1980s, early 1980s. We're continuing on that path, trying to beat their runtime in Yahtzee points, essentially, is what we're doing. We've made some adjustments to the rating system, not the scoring system, but my own rating system I've come up with, to make it a little bit more realistic to achieve a high score. We're always in pursuit of a quest of a perfect 100%. We'll see if we have any luck today. I'm going to say probably not. This looks like a pretty challenging record, albeit a very listenable one. Let's get started. By the way, if you have been submitting suggestions, album suggestions, continue to do so. So I have compiled a list of them. And I was originally going to start actually sprinkling these things in, but we're in the process here at the John White Edgar community of coming up with some rescheduling of some of our programming. And so I want to make sure that the fan suggestions also get their place in this whole thing. So if you've submitted a suggestion, it will get judged via the dice, and it may get judged by me personally as a review. We'll see. Anyway, this is Freeze Frame by the Geils Band, the late Geils. I don't know if it's Giles or Giles. I got to see him. He was a special guest for Kid Rock, who headlined a festival in Columbus, Ohio it was a long time ago. I certainly haven't seen Kid Rock recently. His star has fallen greatly. Not that it was ever that high to begin with. But let's get started. We only have 9 songs today, which means 9 games. As always, the goal is beat the songs with points. Beat the album runtime cumulative. Going to be kind of tricky today. And then we also have a Yahtzee frenzy, which is calculated by basically expected amount of Yahtzees. I had a crazy ass calculation for this before, which was nearly impossible to obtain. Now it's more realistic. It might be too easy. We can still adjust it, but our goal today is to get 4 Yahtzees. Let's begin. All right. 2s and 1s. Going to try to get me to bait me into an early full house. The wife and I went last night to go see a play. We saw what is it called? The 25th, there's my full house, 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Now myself, as a former spelling bee champion of my local school back in the day. These are awful, boss. Hang on. I need to focus here. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was quite funny, very entertaining. It's a good show. So if you have any, local theater that is doing that, definitely go check it out. We are failing big time here on Freeze Frame, which is not only the title track, but one of the more well-known songs from this record. We only need 237 points to beat it. I'm glad we held out for that Yahtzee. That's huge. Still going to be very challenging unless we can get some help. I don't think we're going to get much going on the left side. Let's maybe try to get another Yahtzee. We don't get that, so instead we're stuck to kind of go for things here. I will go for a Yahtzee just because that's the only way we're going to win. We got 197 with a Yahtzee, that's a weird score. That's a weird game. We did no justice to the title track. Jay Giles rolling over in his grave right now. You could say he's got rage in the cage. Despite all of his rage, he's still dead. Full house there. And now we start with the shenanigans. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to doing some of these fan suggestions. So essentially, I was trying to think should I do like a separate sub-series? Should I include it in this series since we already kind of have a flow going and we're going down a specific path. But then I thought, no, you can really just kind of make them part of the series. I mean, it's all music. So we will do that, although it may be a minute. I was hoping to do that within the next couple weeks. It may be just a little bit longer than that. It really depends. Like I said, I've got some scheduling changes I want to do. That doesn't mean content changes, by the way. That doesn't mean we're not changing content at this time. I think everything that we're doing, we're having a good time with. So no need to change what isn't broken. We lose the bonus again. There's our second game in a row. A large straight comes after we've milled it out. I'll just go for a 4 of a kind here. These scores are absolutely abysmal. You can tell that my mind is just everywhere today. This game will actually remind you too. You can't see it on your screen because of the way I have it set up, but it absolutely just told me that's a well below average score. Can we at least beat Centerfold? We only need 215 points here, and this has to be the biggest song on this record, right? Like everyone knows this one. I mean, I saw him play it with Kid Rock. They played Freeze Frame too, and I think they played something else. But it was so random because I like the 1980s rock and alternative sound, but I could tell that a lot of people in that crowd, and again, this is 15 years ago now, had no clue who Jay Geils was until, one of those songs came on. And then it was like, oh, it's this guy. But even then, it was like, for the nature of what the festival was, and especially if you compare to what it is now, it's like, it was just such a random, unannounced appearance. I thought it was really cool. Didn't turn me into a Kid Rock fan or anything, but it was nice of him to do something for the fans in attendance. I'll stop giving him any kind of compliments now because that's just gonna torpedo this video. There we go. We barely got it. 219. Thankfully, that's a W we'll take, the first of today. Do you remember when is going to be a little bit more challenging? Some of these songs are challenging. This album clocks in at 40:56, yet it only has 9 songs. So if you do the math, these are some high averages we need to go after here. And currently, the way we're playing, those are difficult to obtain. I would like to get like just a good game in. I'm going to go for the large straight here. Okay, we got it that time. We have a chance for a Yahtzee. Ooh, we don't get it. It's okay. Pretty decent here, although I think we have yet to get a bonus, right? I don't think we're going to get one here either at this rate. We get maybe some luck on 5s or 6s. At this point, oh my. Hello. Welcome, second Yahtzee. Chance for another. Come on, one. Oh. I mean, we had to do it, right? Like, we had to go for it. We do have a chance here. If we can get the 5s going. I think. Oh, we were so close there. Even with another 5, I think we would have been just short. Oh, no, we would have got it. 252. Insane again is the closing part of this first side, I guess. I don't know how they distributed the songs on the actual vinyl. I don't own it. I'm not a big enough fan of JGB to have that in my collection at this time. But maybe we'll go back and revisit it on our favorite music streaming service of choice if we have time. And see if it resonates with us a little bit more. Very strange sequence of numbers we are getting here. Oh, man. Also, I did order today. I don't know when they'll be here. But I ordered a lot of dice, actual physical dice, for a Yahtzee video that I want to do, potentially a series of them. There's a Yahtzee right there, speak of the devil. So stay tuned for that. Assuming I don't forget what this great idea was, you may see it here on the channel at some point. We have 273, which is, this is enough to beat the song, which is pretty impressive. But if we can get a second Yahtzee, that would be very nice. That we don't. 293. Let's see where we stand right now. We are, we've got 2 out of the 5 songs that we've done. We have 4 songs left. A couple pretty long ones in there. But we're not even halfway to the album runtime. So we do need points. We don't necessarily probably need to hunt for Yahtzees all the time, but we're going to definitely need some. Look at that large straight just appeared out of nowhere, followed by his friend and little brother, the small straight. Now, what do we want to do here? Probably should have stuck with the 5s, to be honest with you. We need 299 to get out of Flamethrower. Sounds like a pretty aggressive song title for Mr. Geils and his backing band. But I don't know the context of the song, so sounds like something you would name like an instrumental. Flamethrower. Again, what do I know? There's probably going to be like a huge J. Geils contingent of fans in the comments just absolutely eviscerating me. It's rage bait, the new term. I've been seeing that a lot too. I'll scroll through I'll do my, daily allotted doom scrolling. Me and the wife will do that. And I'll see all kinds of just absolute rage bait. It seems to just be the new thing for easy engagement. I tend to enrage people just by existing, so I don't feel the need to really, goad people into leaving fiery comments and whatnot. I feel like I do enough damage just being here on the interwebs. See if we can get, I guess I'll go for a small straight. That was probably not wise. We need a lot of points here. 366 to be exact. That's in case you're wondering, that's a pretty high number and impossible to get if you don't start getting Yahtzees. We have none in this game. We are trending in the wrong direction. Here's a chance at a Yahtzee, maybe. The nice 4 of a kind. The bonus also seems like it's out of reach. We have not been doing good there. I'll go for one last Yahtzee here, but honestly, we're going to just take the L. Try to get a couple 4s to stop the bleeding. That's 219. Not doing too well here. Angel in Blue. I think this is another big song, kind of. I don't know too much else that this guy did aside from this album. But I'm sure there's all kinds of content I'm missing out on. We do need to get one more Yahtzee to meet the Yahtzee frenzy, which is going to be tough. 291, also a tough score to acquire. Really, anything over 250 is very hard to just kind of will into existence. You do have to rely a little bit on luck at that point. Go for some 6s here. Oh my, this is a pretty bad showing. Really, this is a pretty bad showing all around. Tuned in hoping for some really good Yahtzee play. You are not seeing it today. Try to go for a Yahtzee here. Or even a 4 of a kind. We're not going to get the large straight. I mean, I was going to say, this is 130. And this is a pretty bad score. It's not going to be, it's going to be 140. If you're doing the math, we need like 800 points to beat the album runtime. We're putting up a pretty low number. Piss on the Wall, ironically, strange title. Easiest song. Shortest song. And look, we start with large straight. Like, let's get a feel good run in here. We just need 182 points. I think we could get that. We already have over 100. Go for 4s again. Full house. Don't need any straights. I like it when we get the straights and the full house out of the way early. That's always nice when that happens. Oh, come on. There it is. Our final Yahtzee. That also beats the score of the song. So now, if we could just get like 5 more Yahtzees, we'll be fine. 5s. I will go for 4s here. We can get... Probably not going to get the bonus, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We did pretty good otherwise. Oh, I guess we did. I don't know. I'm going to go for a Yahtzee, baby. Oh, man, that would have been cool, huh? We kind of had to, just for fun. We beat the song. 69.62. Not too bad. That's probably what I would give this album, based on what I've heard of it from a rating standpoint. But yeah, it was... well, I guess that was pretty bad. That's like a D as far as how we performed, how we did. So that was Freeze Frame by the Geils Band. And we will continue down this path of early 1980s rock for a while, probably, throughout the rest of the month, I would say. And then we're going to start sprinkling in some fan suggestions, probably starting in April, possibly before then. It really just depends. We may start that process sooner. I'm open to it. Like I said, I've got some crazy spreadsheet math going on I got to figure out first, but until I do that, there will definitely be at least a new episode every day. So continue to watch this and the other stuff we got going on the channel right now. We appreciate your support. Feel free to subscribe and do all the fun things like and enable notifications and share and leave comments. So we'll see you then tomorrow. Beat the runtime, baby. We did it. We didn't do it. Well, I said that. Okay.